Hello and welcome to another Jurassic Outpost Mattel video toy review. Continuing the theme of reviewing the 2019 Dino Rivals toys, today we are looking at the Dino Rivals Off-Road Tracker ATV set. As you can see right away, this set has a ATV with Owen, some gear, and a sort of chalky white with some charcoal detail colored Dracorex. Okay, so you can see the packaging here. It looks really nice. I would say it's a bit cluttered when you have Owen down in the corner, but the Dino Rivals logo looks really good. It's really vibrant, it has a ton of texture, and it pops really nicely. You have the Tyrannosaurus squaring off against the Triceratops, so those would be Dino Rivals. And naturally, they were actually animals that fought each other in the wild. Strangely, the Mattel line, they're two different scale toys, so I would love to see a Triceratops in scale to make it fight with the T-Rex. But that's a different subject for a different day. On this side of the box, you can see the T-Rex render, and on this side of the box, you can see the Triceratops render. On the bottom, it's just the boring sort of legal text, and on the top, you have the name. Now, on the back of the box, you can see Owen, the Dracorex. You can track and catch the Dracorex, and then you can see the dual attack toys, the Triceratops, Parasaurolophus, and Concavinator. So now I'm just going to go ahead and pop this guy open. Yep, okay. And we can probably just slide it right on out. And as you can see, that's nice and empty in there. It slides right out. And so first and foremost, it looks like we're going to grab the collector's card out. How is that? Oh, it's taped in, so let me make sure I don't bend that. And I'm just going to pop that open there. And kind of pull that out, and you can see the Dracorex collector's card here. And it's always a little worrying when you have tape on a card, but it seems like it's not damaging it. So let's see. The Dracorex looks easy enough to pop out. I think we just can grab it, sort of pull it out, and that was very easy. Let's set it aside. We'll get to the gear last. So the bottom here, it looks like we just have to turn that, and it pops out like so. And the ATV seems like it might actually be glued tied here. Pull that out. And then we can, oh, you know what, well, yeah, that is necessary. And if I just sort of cut that, then he should pop right out. And now I just need to get these guys out of here, the little accessories. You have a knife, have what looks like a satchel, and then have what looks like a backpack, which I will grab. And here you have it out of the package. And so, first of all, if Owen looks familiar, that is because he is a re-release of the Dino Battle Armor Owen, I believe it's called. Minus, he just doesn't have the armor and the shield, but it's the same toy otherwise entirely. It's not a new color, or it's not a new sculpt. It is a re-release, so that out of the way, it is really cool. It's a really cool set. Yeah, I know for collectors they probably have quite a few of these already and there's some fatigue. However, putting Owen in the new line makes sense. I just would have liked him to be painted either like his Jurassic World, like from the first movie itself, or maybe a brand new fictional appearance that we just haven't seen yet at all. Something just to diversify it a little bit. But otherwise, yeah, so you have Owen, you have the Dracorex, and then you have the ATV, which is probably the most exciting part of this set. So first of all, let's take a look and see what we can do with these accessories. So his knife can actually, other than go in his hand, can attach to the back of his belt, like so. And the satchel bag here can attach up here like so. And then this one, there's a lot of different places you can put it on the sides, but it can punch in there like so. So then you have a fully decked out and equipped four-wheel drive with some really trippy and cool suspension ATV. So this thing is ready for all sorts of terrains. I'm sure you can already tell. It could go over any rough and rugged terrain, or people. If it were to run over Owen, you can see that it has all of its wheels on the ground, despite being on top of Owen. So it is really decked out and ready to roll over any of Isla Nublar, Isla Sorna's, or any off-road terrain. Let's take a look at the vehicle more closely though. So you can, I don't know if you can see how clearly you can see, but there is a nice little Jurassic World circle logo etched into the front of it. And then you have these two headlight decals. You have a capture claw right here in the front, which you can prime like so. And then if something goes inside of it and presses the trigger button, they snap shut. So you can see how that works. So it has a nice little claw there. You have a lot of the details of the machinery inside of it, how it works. The handlebars turn, and there's the clear window there, the gear. You have the really decked out exhaust system. You can even see a sculpt for the chain on the inside of basically the way the gear system works, which is pretty cool. And then on the bottom you have the Amblin Universal Mattel 2018 and Made in China logo. But yeah, it's a really, really nice toy. It's a lot of fun. I actually don't think there's ever been a ATV vehicle quite like this in a Jurassic toy line, that's for sure. So we'll take a little bit more look at that here in a few, but let's look at the Dracorex. So then the Dracorex, she is painted in like a sort of grayish white color with a very muted chocolate brown striping over top and on the head, yellow eyes, and a cream colored underbelly, which curiously, I'll get a close-up, but it looks like it's been screen printed on. Like there is a textural detail on the edges of that doesn't look like it was hand painted nor airbrushed. It has a very curious look. And then of course there is the pack tag there. And this is a repaint of the new 2019 Dracorex Attack Pack, which we can compare it to right here. Now, I like both of these. I think that this one pops out a little bit more, particularly because its horns are a different color rather than the same color as the body. But I think that both are great, and it's really cool to have some variety of the same species, especially for something early on already. I think that's pretty cool. So to pop Owen onto the vehicle, all you have to do is bring his legs up like so and put him in this sitting position. Make sure his knife doesn't fall out like that just did. And then so his arms, they rotate. So you see how they're not in the position to hold, but if you just rotate them, he can hold the handlebar. So I'm not going to worry about that knife at the moment. Then you just pop him on, and you just pop his hands on like so, and Owen is now on the ATV holding the handlebar and quite secured in. There are not pegs for the feet, but that's fine because his hands themselves are good enough to hold him on there, which is really nice that actually you can actually hold on to it and sit on it properly. Too many times toys are made that they come with a pilot figure that cannot actually pilot the vehicle that they are with. So as you can see, this rolls quite well. Let's take a look at the way the trapping mechanism works. So you have a Dracorex here, and it is running away from Owen, but Owen catches up and boom! I didn't press it hard enough. And Owen catches up and boom! And he has a Dracorex. So now that he has it secured, will he capture the Dracorex, or will the Dracorex come and attack him? Will it break free and then plow into the vehicle, knocking it over? You decide when you play with these Jurassic World toys. So here you can get a closer look at the Dracorex's head, the color, and then the way the stripes go down the body, and all of the detail of the sculpt. It's quite a nice looking item. It has the strong osteoderms, much like the Albertosaurus did, but they're not as pronounced. It's a very tiny toy, so like there's a ton of tightly packed detail. And now I want to see how easily you can or cannot see the printing style. I don't know if you can see that right there, but it almost looks like it's been screen printed on the underbelly paint, which I think is really, really fascinating. It gives it a neat effect, whether or not the effect was the desire of the painting style, or if the painting style was simply a effective way to paint the toy. I don't know. But you can see that it's a really, really nice looking sculpt. As for articulation, its legs fully move up, back and forth. The arms go up and down. And the head is on a pivoting neck, like so. So you can go down in the rearing position or up. And on top of that, the head actually can go up, up, down, left, right, all the way upside down, but it gives you a wide range of motion that you can choose to display the Dracorex in. And the Dracorex is a cousin species of both the Stygimoloch and Pachycephalosaurus. It is a ramhead dinosaur. It's even believed that they might all be the same species, like this might be a juvenile Pachycephalosaurus, but of course in the Jurassic Park world it is not. And it's kind of really nice. I really like the color. It's almost like an Arctic Dracorex, so I'm quite a fan of it, and it's quite fierce looking. Quite like, looks like it has a lot of attitude. And you can see its name. Its real full name is Dracorex hogwartsia, which means Dragon King of Hogwarts. It's a homage to the Harry Potter franchise, and you can see right here the head. You can see why it gets that name. It's very Hungarian horntail, very dragon-esque. So here you can get a better look at some of the detail on the front of the ATV. You can see the Jurassic Park insignia there inside of the clear glass, and the headlight decals. You can see both the capture claws and the button that you use to release the capture claws, and the detail on the tires. Even the seat has a ton of texture detail, as you can see. And here are the handlebars. You can see a glimpse of, from the tire here, you can see a glimpse of like the chain that's inside, well, the sculpted chain that's inside of there. So it's really cool that there's so much detail to the machinery of the vehicle. While I wouldn't quite call the ATV's paint metallic, it has a really, really nice sheen to it, which gives it a, it's not so plastic looking that it looks like an actual real vehicle. I really like it. It's not too flat, and I think that it really pops because of that. As for a size comparison, here it is next to the Spinosaurus, which towers over it. But as you can imagine, it definitely should, because the Spinosaurus is quite a large dinosaur, and with quite a large bite. And quite a strong bite at that. So honestly, this is a great set, and for the price, it's going to be one of the best you can get. Easily. As you can imagine, it's an easy way for kids to have fun. They get a human, a vehicle, and a dinosaur, and they can play through many different scenarios between capturing the dinosaurs, making the dinosaurs break free, or making the dinosaurs chase Owen, on his ATV. Either way, there's a lot of different ways to play, and it's a great addition to the Mattel Jurassic World toy line, Jurassic Park toys in general, and it's a great way to kick off the Dino Rivals toy line. Apparently later on in the year there will be a motorcycle set of a similar SKU, and I honestly cannot wait to see what that looks like. Again, I'm really pleased with this, and can't wait to see what else is to come down the line. If you like this video, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and stay tuned to Jurassic Outpost for more videos like this. Thanks so much for watching, and yeah, again, comment with anything you'd like to see, and be sure to stay tuned. Thanks again. Bye.